Every single man on earth would love to have big shoulders. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how I built my shoulders. So the first thing, using cables and machines. I've been really loving over the last 10 months to use cables and machines over dumbbells. I don't mean that dumbbells and normal dumbbell ladder raises are bad or anything. I'm sure they can get some insane gains with them. And they're pretty well, I would say dumbbell ladder raises pretty much built the foundation of my shoulders. But what really blew up my shoulders over the last few months has been cable ladder raises. But I'm going to tell you how to set it up right, how I actually set it up to really make it really effective and give me like a good stretch at my muscle connection. And I've also been doing machine, like the basic seated machine ladder raise. I've been loving those two exercises. These are the two exercises that I've been doing recently. They've been working really, really well. My muscle connection is really, really good. In the past, for the first few months, I did cable ladder raises, but just the basic with the cable where you hold the cable in front of you. But something you should do to put more tension around the stretch positions. That's something I do. I always place the cable stack around hip height, so you can adjust the height of the kind of the cable. I always place it around hip height. That makes it so I get more tension, more, you could say, the exercise becomes more difficult around the stretch position, which is more beneficial if you want to build muscle, because it's been shown that the exercises that put more tension and emphasis around the stretch position are more muscle growth inducing. So I've been doing that, and then basically just a machine ladder raise. But I'm seated there, the machine where you sit there and then you just do a lot of raises like that, and especially the cable ladder raise. The mind musculation on there is crazy. Like my shoulders are always burning, they're cramping, like it's so painful, but it's like a good pain. Even the machine on the machine, I always take them very very close to failure because my shoulders are kind of a body part. They don't get that fatigued. They don't really get fatigued really quickly. So I can actually take pretty much every set very close to failure, if not to complete failure. So I leave at most one rep in reserve on ladder raises, to be honest. It's been working really, really well. And the second thing that I've been doing is slowly ramping up the volume. Kind of increasing the volume, increasing how much I do for my shoulders, seeing if I can recover from it. And if I can, recover from it really, really well, I'm just adding more. That's something I'm still doing right now. I'm still in the process of doing this. I'm adding volume, and when I see, okay, I'm able to recover from this amount of volume, I do more. So I started with like 2 sets per session, so literally 4 sets per week for my lateral delts, and then I went up. Right now I'm doing around 7 sets per week, but I'm sure can get it up to like 10, 12, 15, something like that. I'm sure I could grow my shoulders even more because I just having big shoulders. I think it's pretty much impossible to have shoulders that are just too big. It's impossible. I think every man would be happy if they had like a shoulder dominant physique where the shoulder is just massive and kind of it's one of your superior body parts, you could say. So that's why I'm really prioritizing them. So I'm slowly ramping up the volume. I'm doing more volume, adding a little bit more over every month to kind of see if I can still recover from that extra volume. And I've even heard yesterday in a video from a channel called Renaissance Periodization that they gave me kind of an idea of just training shoulders more frequently. So right now I'm training my shoulders 3 times per week, like most people. But we could actually train our shoulders like 3, 4, 5 times per week. I could actually do that to add some volume without doing some crazy volume on every single session. But just even train shoulders maybe on leg day, and then train shoulders maybe on pull day or something like that, so I can get more frequency because my shoulders, they're never like super sore. They recover really really quickly because it's such a small muscle group. So I'm sure I could do even more. I could maybe train with more frequency or just add more sets into the sessions that I'm already doing for them. So yeah, don't that's pretty much it. I don't really train my front delts directly because I get trained so well from what's it called? Like most pressing exercises. My brain just lagged for 2 seconds. But most pressing exercises, most pushing exercises like bench press, incline press, machine press, those things, they hit the shoulders, the front delts really really well. So I don't think I actually need to do more for my front delts. But in the past I used to do like shoulder presses. I just love that exercise because I just felt so it felt so, you'd say primal and masculine or something, but I think it was probably wasting some recovery for no reason, so I just stopped doing them. So it probably built some of my front delts, but I think most of my front delt growth came from just pushing exercises. And then my real delts, I just do some really deep range of motion rows, like cable rows, um, bent over rows, pull ups. I think those exercises like the vertical and horizontal pulling exercises already do a really good job of growing them, because I really do it with like a deep stretch, really round around my back to really round on rows, and my shoulders to come up to my ears on vertical pulling exercises. So I think the volume that I'm currently doing, the exercises I'm performing for my whole back, the compound exercise for my back, are already hitting my real delt well enough. So pretty much the only part of my shoulders that I train separately with isolation exercises are my side delts. I think those are the only ones I really need, at least for me, really need extra work, you could say, to keep growing them, keep getting them bigger. And it's really just a body part that I really want to prioritize. Like my side delts, I really want them to get even bigger. Like they're pretty big, they're pretty good part of my physique. Wait, let me just. I should flex more often on videos, to be honest. But they're pretty big, so but I want to get them bigger. So yeah, like every body part of my body actually, but especially my shoulders and my quads and my hamstrings. So yeah, but yeah, all of them are actually one of my best body parts. Like my quads are also one of my best body parts. My hamstrings are also one of my best body parts. My back, pretty much every part of my body is one of my best body parts. Like I have a fairly balanced physique, you could say. I don't like my back really is really big, so I could actually say that my back is probably my best body part. But I don't have anybody but I really lack. Okay, my calves are lacking to be honest, but yeah, I'm growing them to be honest. I'm trying at least. So yeah, don't worry from discomfort, chase it. Ah yeah, first if you want to book like a free coaching call, just click the first thing in the description. Like it's literally a free coaching call. You can ask me some questions there about your nutrition, your training, your recovery, and I can help you to build an even better physique for free. You don't have to pay, completely free. So yeah, just go click that link and book a call. And yeah, don't worry from discomfort. Chase it.